Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are having an absolutely wonderful day. I also realize now as I'm looking at this, my lens looks very dirty and I probably need to clean that. So hopefully we can get through this video for the most part okay. But today I just want to play with a little bit of new makeup I got. The other week, Lauren Conrad Beauty was having a sale. All of her makeup was 40% off. So I may have hopped on over and ordered a few things, and I'm pretty excited because there were a few things I've been wanting to try, but they're a little more on the pricey side, so I didn't want to, spend the extra money. But since, 40% off, that makes it quite a bit more affordable. So I ordered a few things, and I figured we could play around with it today and see if, just check it out, see if it's any good or not. So let's go ahead. We'll pop this nice little cardboard-ish recyclable package open, and we'll get some fun things going on here. I gotta get my scissors. Ooh, look at all the fun goodies inside. Oh, look, they sent a sweet little card that shows they are formulated with clean ingredients, packaged with eco-friendly recyclable materials, 100% cruelty-free, vegan, and ethically sourced. So there you go. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cute. Okay, so I've got the concealer. I've got my eyebrow pencil. I couldn't make an order of anything without an eyebrow product. An eyeliner pencil. The blush. Well, it's a multitasker, so you can use it like cheeks or lips. And then this one's gonna be the bronzer. And then this one, for whatever reason I'm most excited about, is the lip gloss. Okay. And then as like a side note, I do have a new mascara to try, but it's just Maybelline, but I'm really working on finding one that doesn't smudge so much, so we're gonna try that as well. Let's start with, I didn't get she had like a foundation type product or whatever, but, sorry, hair. I didn't want to full on try that because I feel like I don't always have the time or the desire to want to put on a full foundation. I've even gotten to the point where if I do put it on, I do the one layer thing where I do the cream bronzer, the foundation, the concealer, and the blush. I put it all over my face and then blend it in, because it's just a little easier and quicker instead of having the 4 different layers of stuff. So that's what we're gonna go with. This is mighty tiny, but the concealer, oh, I see the cloudiness in the lens now. Let me see if I can wipe that off. I think that's a little bit better. Yeah, a little bit. So it happens when you leave the camera around and, well, not around, but within the grasp of a 4-year-old who also likes to play with the camera and puts his fingers on it. It's okay. All right. So now that we have this teeny, tiny, tiny little concealer, I may have gone a little too dark. Yeah, that's gonna be way too dark. But in my defense, I'll just, look, it's distributed from Laguna Beach. Hashtag never forget. Let's see how dark this is, on my face. It's, it's not too, it's a little dark. That's okay, it's okay. We'll just blend it out like crazy and we'll be fine. I mean, since I'm using it all over anyways, but I'd rather have a product that's a little on the lighter side and then I add a bronzer or something than to have a product that's too dark. But it's okay. I think we can, we're gonna make it work. Because really I'm just wanting to even out the skin tone just a little bit and play the redness down some, because I do for whatever reason my face always looks more pinky reddy, pink and red, more so than the rest of my body for whatever reason. It's really just trying to find the happy medium of getting it to not look as in your face pink. I'd rather it be a little more neutral and then add my pink back in with my blush. Seems a little counterproductive, but it's okay. So it's not too bad. It's really not that bad. It just kind of even it up a little bit, which is, what I wanted. I still, if I were to order it again, I would probably get the lighter color because I did get, what did I get, shade 3? I got shade 3 because shade 2 already looked too pink, so I wasn't gonna get that. And shade 1, I mean, I'm trying to think if it also looked too pink. And shade 3 was the first one that looked more like on the neutral side. That's why I went with this one, but I think it's looking okay. So I think we're good. That's more of what her line is. It's enhancing your natural beauty and just looking more fresh. That whole natural beauty that I think everyone is going for these days. Maybe not everyone, but I feel like a lot of people, which is fine by me. You know, honestly, it looks nice because it just kind of evened everything out. And there's not a lot of product on there. Oops, dropped the lid. And it feels nice. It doesn't feel like much on my face, so I like that. And like the little bit I put on there, it's not like cakey in spots. Okay, all right. So far so good, so far so good. All right, so what will I do next here? We're gonna do the blush next. What color? I got this one in Peony. Look how cute. It's a heavy little package. Look at that. And then you open it up. There's this cute little, it's like a peachy, pinky, not so peachy, more like pinky mauvish-ish. I don't know, but I like it. So we're gonna put on the face. Let's see. I guess let's try, I'll do one side. I'm just gonna dip my finger in. So it feels like a lip balm. It's not putty, it's not quite creamy. It feels like a lip balm. Definitely a soft, natural color, like very soft. Okay, let me try with, I'm gonna try this time, because that time I did my finger, this time I'll go to do the brush. Pick up some product that way. It's kind of like when I do my putty blush. Let's see, this, it's kind of the same thing. Maybe packs the color on a little bit better. Yeah, it does pack it on a little bit better. Puts it on my nose. Definitely subtle, but that's really, I feel like what her whole line is going for is that more, like I said, enhanced natural beauty, not like a full glam, just, you know, basically like, I woke up this way. Obviously. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's definitely a subtle look. And I don't know if I could pull it off for work, but I think on like a weekend day, like today, or like a vacation, maybe if you're someone who wears makeup to the beach or the pool, I think that would also look nice because it literally is just making you glow a little bit. Let's see. All right, let's try this bronzer. Also cute little packaging. Right, and before I do that, I am going to, because I'm trying to think, I think she had a little setting powder, but like I've said before, even though everything was, oh please try and find setting powder. Here we go. Like I said, even though everything was 40% off, things were still a bit pricey. So I wasn't going to order like absolutely everything. So I just wanted to order like those few things I really wanted to try, and like blush and bronzer are kind of some of my favorites. I didn't get her mascara because I've actually seen that product be tested and it didn't really do much. Obviously, because, you know, enhancing her natural beauty, it didn't do much for the lashes, and I just want, if anything, I want my lashes to be whoa bam. Everything else, yeah, fine. If I don't have anything else, well, I do like my eyebrows being done. Besides that, I like the eyelashes to be in your face. So I didn't get the mascara. Well, that being said, a lot of her stuff, even 40% off, still a bit pricey. And you see the size of this concealer, right? It's itty bitty. And even this tiny little blush, like there's no product in the bottom of that. That's just full on glass. It is only in this lid bit up here. But you know, when you're running your own business, do what you gotta do. Make it look cute. And the environmental stuff, the vegan friendly stuff, the cruelty free, like that has to cost a ton of money on the back end. So I understand it being a little more pricey when you're running a company like that. For lowly little me, I'm not gonna buy everything to try because I'm a bit cheap. That's my lovely rant. Anyways, let's try our blush. Or not our blush, we did that. We're gonna try our bronzer. I just tap, 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 and we got a good bit off. So we're gonna tap, tap, tap that out. Okay. Well, if any, and maybe that's the difference too of getting like her cream blush, or because this powder bronzer has some color to it. Because I got the cream blush because I'm digging some cream products, but I'm wondering if her powder blush has a lot more pigment to it, because this bronzer has some pigment to it. Well, if I wanted to look sun-kissed, I got it. Bronzer's pretty good. I like the bronzer. Very nice. Okay, there we go. So bronzer good. Okay, now going for the eyebrow pencil. And yes, I just bonked myself on the nose. It's all good. All right, so we've got our spoolie on one end. And then on the other end is our pencil, old school sharpening type, which is fine because I got myself a pencil sharpener. So it's all good. So let's brush these bad boys into some semblance of a shape. And then let's just go in. What color did I get? Light brown. Okay. And yeah, you don't have to press down hard at all, which is nice. Oh, that's actually not so bad. I was a little nervous with it being like a pencil like this, but I don't know, the color doesn't look so bad. So I have a hard time, I feel like, finding, but I'm not gonna find a pencil that matches the color of my eyebrows because my eyebrows literally have every color in them from, you know, the brown, the red, and the blonde, so yay me. It's really just finding that pencil that blends in the nicest when like kind of brushed out. And this one actually seems kind of nice. Okay, let me get a close-up mirror here. I like this pencil. Very good. I like that. Okay. But also, I still need to put some gel on them because otherwise they're not going to look like this in about 45 minutes. Now, let's go in for the eyeliner pencil. Because I've been looking for a good one that's good in like the waterline. Because most of the ones, like there's one I've tried that does pretty good, but it's the Wet n Wild breakup proof one. That one is pretty good, but sometimes a lot of times when I go to put eyeliner in my waterline or tight line, it bothers my eyeballs. So I read the reviews on this one that people are not having that same issue. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna try it out and see if we can get past some eye irritation because I have very sensitive eyes and that's annoying for me because I want to be able to tight line and waterline and all that stuff, but you just can't always, and I don't like the irritation. And that is what rant number like 3 or 4 in this video. So it's decently pigmented, and also there again, like a real pencil. So be careful. I already got a little bit in my eyeball. Okay, making a mess out of a pencil liner. I like because it had like such a sharp point maybe. Okay, so honestly the tight lining was a lot easier than the waterline. Maybe that's because it was dulled down a little bit already by using it. No, it's just, it feels softer on like my upper lid than on my lower lid. Go figure. I'm gonna smudge out the bottom line a little bit. I feel like I've overdone it a little bit. It doesn't look bad. I just like, you know, if we're going for that natural look, this ain't it. But that's okay too, because it actually like kind of looks nice. Okay, so after a little finagling and like smudging and everything, it looks good. As far, like I said, tight lining felt nice. Waterline, it kind of poked a bit, but the overall look is good. I just don't know if I would always use it on my waterline just because it did feel like very pokey. But also so far, I don't feel any irritation in my eyes, which is nice. Because I feel like even at this point, I would already start to feel something. So I'd say that's a win in itself. So yay. Okay, so the last product I have to try from Lauren Conrad is the lippy, but let's go ahead. I'm going to spray my face first. And then I want to try this mascara. It's the Maybelline The Falsies Black Drama Volume Express. So, because I've had like the most luck with like the Maybelline ones not smudging, so I wanted to try this one too, because obviously I've got like, okay, well that's weird. I've got the Maybelline Sky High, which is for lengthening. This one's for voluming, volumizing. And like, can you guys see? It's like a super flexible. That's weird. It's different. Okay, okay. Strange. Does it have fibers in it? Looks like it. Okay. Well, let's give it a go. Okay. 1 coat here, 0 coats here. Not so bad. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear. Like Lincoln and Matt are having like a blast downstairs playing. I don't know what they're playing, but I hear like fake sirens. Which is funny because Lincoln does an amazing like voice with an amazing I'm gonna say interpretation, but that's not right. But he does an excellent like siren with his own voice. We were riding bikes in St. Simon's and he was doing it. He sounded just like the sirens on like a fire truck or a police car or something. And we were coming around the corner and this woman was outside watering her grass as we were riding our bikes. And she goes, oh my gosh, she's like, I thought there really was like a fire truck coming around the corner. That's how good he can do his siren sound. Okay, if you are wanting volume, I would definitely try this Maybelline Falsies Volume Express. That looks really good. So fingers crossed that we get no smudging on that. I will try to update you guys later if I remember. That looks pretty gosh darn good. Alrighty then. Okay, so our last little thing to try from the Lauren Conrad Beauty line is the lip gloss. Just strictly called that the lip gloss, because from what I've squeaky ball, from what I've heard, it is not sticky and it just gives you a nice glossy look, and that is what I like. And I found out I like more of like the shiny gloss look as opposed to like any kind of like matte lipstick or something, because I feel like as that dries and settles and even like starts to wear off throughout the day, it gets stuck in like my old lady fine lines on my lips, and I don't like the way that looks. So I'm all about the gloss because I feel like it just smooths everything over and it just looks really nice. So that is what I do. And this does feel very nice. It's not sticky. It does have like a nice shine to it. And yeah, it doesn't feel like a lot of glosses. Like the one I really like, the Cab Oil one. I mean, that's more of a lip oil, but like that's sticky. And like my Tower 28 gloss that I wear almost every day, that one it's a touch sticky, but I really like it. This one is not sticky at all. Okay, that's nice. And it's not like an in-your-face gloss, but it's nice. It's nice. Okay, like I said, it enhances your natural beauty. Well, you guys, that's it. And overall, I feel like I look pretty good. I'm just saying. It's not your full glam, and I'm okay with that. It is a natural look. And I like that. I do wish the blush showed up more. That I would say that's like my biggest like disappointment. Because when I put on blush, I want to see it. I just really like it. I like having the extra like pink or peach on my cheeks, and especially like putting on my nose, and like I like the sun-kissed look. That is the one thing I don't really see. Even now looking, I see the bronzer, but I don't really see the blush, and that makes me a little sad. Obviously, I'm gonna try it again, and I mean, worst come to worst, I'll just use it on my lips underneath my little lip balm or something. But I think maybe next time I will try to like layer it on even more. If that's like my one big disappointment. Everything else is pretty good. But I know she's got like a powder blush, but like I don't always like using too many powder products these days, but it might be worth a try because I do like everything else. So maybe next time I will spring for the powder blush, but we shall see. So that's it for today. Thank you guys for hanging out and testing these new things with me and just being here. And if you haven't already and maybe you feel like it, I'd be totally cool if you wanted to hit that little subscribe button. But thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. And I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. And I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.